Pantaleon Alvarez of Davao del Norte, Alan Peter Cayetano of Taguig Pateros, Isidro Ungab of Davao City, Lord Alan Velasco of Marinduque, and Carlos Zorate of Bayan Muna. They are the candidates to the Philippines' next House Speaker. In 2018, on the day of the President's State of the Nation Address or SONA, a dramatic coup installed Pampanga Representative and former President Gloria Arroyo as Speaker and ousted Davao del Norte Representative Pantaleon Alvarez. 3 women were behind the ouster: Arroyo, who wanted the post; Amy Marcos, who had an axe to grind with then Majority Leader Rudy Fariñas, and no less than the daughter of the President, Sara Duterte. Alvarez had earned the ire of Sara when he told media the father and daughter were feuding, and had called her opposition for forming hugpong ng pagbabago. By June 2019, Arroyo reaches the end of her term. Cayetano first expresses interest in being House Speaker in October 2018, when he was still Foreign Affairs Secretary. By November, Duterte and Sara both called Velasco, a close family friend, the next House Speaker in 2 separate events in Marinduque. By February 2019, ruling party PDP Laban vows to take the House Speakership in the 18th Congress. Among those being groomed, Velasco and ousted Speaker Alvarez. The other 2 are Pampanga Representative Aurelio Gonzalez and Davao Oriental Representative Joel Almario. In March, in Tacloban City, Sara Duterte promotes the speakership bid of former Leyte Representative Martin Romualdez. Sara's support holds considerable weight. She is now a kingmaker after orchestrating the ouster of Alvarez and leading her hugpong candidates to victory, winning 9 seats out of 12 in the Senate. After the May elections, newly elected Davao City Representative and presidential son Paulo Duterte is also mentioned as House Speaker material.
Itong si Paulo, sabihin ko sa kanya, if you run for the speakership, let me know. Kasi kung tatakbo ka, magre-resign ako.
The race for the House Speakership heats up 2 months before SONA 2019. Alvarez alleges some candidates for Speaker have been buying support, promising millions of pesos to congressmen. On May 29, Duterte meets with 3 Speaker aspirants while in Japan: Velasco, Cayetano, and Romualdez. On June 18, Cayetano says the Velasco camp proposed a term-sharing deal during their Japan trip. Cayetano says he was open to it. But on June 24, in a show of force, at least 60 PDP Laban lawmakers signed a manifesto in support of Velasco as House Speaker. He adds he's not keen to share power because it would only weaken the speakership. Cayetano later says Velasco backtracked on the term-sharing agreement. Romualdez also rejects any deals. The race seems to boil down to the 3 loudest contenders: Cayetano, Velasco, and Romualdez. But on July 2, Paulo Duterte says he too wants to be Speaker. He says the House is divided and might be able to help unite it. A day after Paulo's statement, his sister Sara's political group Hugpong ng Pagbabago endorses Davao lawmaker Isidro Ungab. She says the president will not allow Paulo to be Speaker because of delicadeza. After a meeting with his father, Paulo backs out.
I think it's about
The
time.
president announces his choice for the leadership of this co-equal branch of government.
Your speaker will be Alan Peter Cayetano. Ang sharing dito is he shares the term with Lord Velasco. And si Romualdez will be the majority floor leader.
Cayetano will go first with 15 months, then Velasco for 21 months. Romualdez bows out of the race and accepts the role of House Majority Leader.
Sa lahat ng mga congressman din na nakikinig, nagmo-monitor, please join the diehard Duterte Super Majority. The DDSM has come to town and we're going to show that it's not only the President, hindi lang po ang Pangulong Duterte ang pwede magkaroon ng political will, kung hindi pati po ang ating House of Representatives.
Law professor and former Supreme Court spokesperson Ted Te points out Duterte's actions violate Section 16 of the Constitution. The House has yet to vote on the next speaker on July 22. Lawmakers set aside the dislike of Cayetano as speaker to secure House posts. For example, the 54-member party list bloc is supporting Cayetano for now, as long as he gives them 20% of the total leadership positions. Sara Duterte is the wild card. She told media Cayetano had once made a veiled threat that if she endorses Velasco for speaker, she would break up their group and affect plans for the 2022 presidential elections. Will Sara abide by her father's wishes or move against Cayetano? And if he becomes speaker, will Cayetano make good on his promise to share terms with Velasco?